Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to join this man and this woman in the bonds of holy matrimony. For as much as these two persons have come hither to be made one in this holy estate, if there be anyone present who knows any just cause why they may not be lawfully joined in marriage, let him speak now or forever hold his peace. Wilt thou take this woman?
Weren't playing tricks on you. The fella you just saw being led to the ceremony was me, all right. Dobie Gillis, boy groom. Now, I know what you're thinking. So the ceremony got started okay, but naturally something happened to keep it from finishing. Well, that's where you're wrong. Everything went off like clockwork, except one little detail. I can't find the ring.
Fortunately, I happen to carry a spare wedding ring with me at all times. A single girl can never tell when lightning will strike.
And now the groom will repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
And now, by virtue of the power vested in me, I pronounce you man and wife.
Congratulations.
My good buddy marching off to Matrimonialsville. I mean, like, woe is me.
Maynard, how many times do I have to tell you they're not married?
Like a lass and a lack, like a... They're not? It's over so quick? What an age we live in.
Maynard, concentrate. Dobie and Jane just went through what is called a marriage by proxy. Understand?
No.
Look, Jane always wanted a big wedding with her family all around. But Eddie got this job down in South America, so he couldn't be here for the ceremony. So Dobie took his place. Dobie is Eddie's proxy. That's like a substitute. Get it?
They won't be happy.
Why not?
Two fellas married to the same girl? You know the mixed marriages never work out.
Maynard. Jane, dear, I'm so happy for you.
Thank you, darling, and thank you for lending Dobie to me.
Since it involves saying I do, I figured he could use the practice.
Zelda, please.
Oh, excuse me.
You see, Snookums, getting married didn't hurt a bit, so how's about trying it again soon?
I'd love to.
Now you're talking, dollface.
I'm always available for proxy marriages.
Oh, you poor misguided fool. Why do you insist on defying the inevitable? No matter how great the odds, how rugged the barriers, how high the obstacles, sooner or later you are going to be mine. To get you, Snookums, there's nothing I won't do, nothing I can't do.
Attention, everyone. My boat sails at 5, and I'll expect you all on board to see me off. Now, girls.
Oh, well.
She can do anything. I'm doomed. Doomed. Spooky, wasn't it? But you saw for yourself what she can do. 5 feet tall and 101 pounds at the outside. But if she was playing football against the Chicago Bears, I'd take Zelda and give you 10 points. I mean, she can do anything. So when we got to that bon voyage party at the boat, I watched her like a hawk.
All visitors ashore, please. The ship sails in 15 minutes. All visitors ashore.
Bye, Jane. Good luck. Well,
Bye.
best of luck, Jane. Pleasant voyage. Regards, Daddy. Don't forget to write.
Okay, bye,
Come on, Maynard.
Wait a minute, I haven't said goodbye to Jane yet.
We'll wait for you on deck.
Bye. Bye.
He can't get away. My brain is too powerful.
Maynard, I'm worried. I mean worried. Zelda's made up her mind to marry me, and when she gets an idea in her head, there's no stopping her.
Poor Dobe.
She'll keep after me and pester me and outmaneuver me and brainwash me until I finally run out of strength and say yes.
Poor Dobe.
Someday I might want to get married, maybe even to Zelda.
Poor
Not
Dobe.
yet. I'm not ready for marriage.
Poor Dobe.
Maynard, can't you say something besides poor Dobe?
Poor Walter Funk. Hey, poor Maynard.
Now, why do I even bother to fight it? I'm doomed. As long as Zelda's around, I haven't got a... Hey, that's it. What if Zelda wasn't around?
Yeah, good thinking. Did I ever tell you about my idea to toss it to the sharks?
I mean, she'd be around, but I wouldn't.
We toss you to the sharks?
Listen, what would happen if I went away for a few months? Zelda'd get tired waiting for me, and she'd set her traps for some other poor schnook. And by the time I got back, she'd have hooked him, and she'd be safely married, and I'd be free. Smart, huh?
The sharks would be juicier.
The only question is, where in this world can I go to get away from her? Where?
Don't look at me. I flunked geography 4 times out of 3.
You didn't do too good in arithmetic either.
The ship sails in 10 minutes. All visitors ashore, please. All visitors ashore.
Of course. Right here. I'll stow away. When the ship sails, Zelda gets off and heads for home, and I stay on and head for South America.
You think we'll like it down there in Hot Tamalisville?
We? Oh, no, Maynard, no. I mean, I appreciate your loyalty, but you've got no reason to stow away.
Oh, no? Who's going to take care of you when you get seasick?
Hey, Maynard,
Who's going to bring you pills when you get seasick?
Look.
Who's going to hold your head when you get seasick?
All right, Maynard, if that's what you want to do.
It sure is, good buddy. And you got to promise me one thing.
What?
Please don't get seasick.
You know, I've got to admit I'm proud of myself. After all these years of struggling, I'll finally be able to look myself in the eye and say, goodbye, Zelda.
Goodbye, Dobie.
Goodbye, Dobie. Zelda, what kind of defeatist talk is that?
Oh, I'm tired of beating my head against the wall. Sure, I put on a big act like I got him all ready to propose, but I haven't.
Dear.
And I never will. Dobie's gonna stay a bachelor all his life, or else some other girl's gonna come along and grab him. He'll never be Mr. Zelda Gilroy.
Oh, listen,
Oh,
honey.
Gene, seeing you actually get married made me realize I've been chasing after nothing but a wild, wonderful, impossible dream. In the dream, I even know how he'd propose. He'd get down on one knee, naturally, and he'd say,
Zelda, my dear, I shall love you with every fiber of my being for as long as I live. Will you be my wife?
Zelda. Then his kooky friend Maynard would charge in and say,
Like marry her? Good buddy, you got to be Joshua.
my Dobie would remain loyal, steadfast, and true, and he'd say,
Yes, Maynard, I shall marry Zelda because she is truth and beauty and poetry.
Zelda, how did you imitate their voices so perfectly?
oh, I saw this coupon in the back of a magazine. Throw your voice for fun and profit. So I sent away for the course. I can copy any voice I hear.
Zelda, you can do anything.
Yeah, except get Dobie. Oh, Jane, if he'd only give himself a chance, I know my sweet, dim-witted lame brain could learn to love me. But how's he gonna find out? It's hopeless.
I know how you feel. For a while there, it looked hopeless for Eddie and me, too.
Yeah, I remember. Then he got that job far away in South America, and he began to realize how lonely he was. And 3 weeks later, you got a cablegram saying, Darling, I love you, I miss you, please marry me, cable answer immediately, collect if necessary. Jane, my problem is solved. I simply put a provocative amount of distance between me and Dobie and give him time to realize how deliciously vital I am to him, and voila, here comes the bride.
But how can you do that? Eddie went to South America. Dobie's still in school. He isn't going anyplace.
True, but I am to South America with you in this cabin.
But
Poor Dobie. He'll be miserable. No, he'll suffer. Isn't that wonderful? But what arguing, girl? Let's go find the captain and introduce him to his charming new passenger.
And after the captain catches us, he puts chains on us and drags us down to the cellar and makes us row the boat with them big, long oars.
Maynard, they haven't done that since Ben-Hur.
He'll make us gallery slaves.
Yeah, please. We just hide in this lifeboat until we're too far out at sea for him to turn around and bring us back. And then we come out and present ourselves to the captain and volunteer to do absolutely anything to pay for our passage. Any kind of hard, grueling work.
Work!
It's the only way we can make up for what we've done. Besides, it's better than getting married, isn't it?
What ain't good, buddy? What ain't?
Yeah, I've got to hurry up and write a note to my folks and tell them what we're doing. It's vacation anyhow, so they won't mind. I'm going to tell them to call your folks, too, and explain everything. Your father won't object, will he?
Oh, no, he likes for me to travel. I have a standing offer. He'll pay my transportation to any place in the world I want to go.
Oh, good.
One way.
Last call. The ship sails in 5 minutes. All ashore. Last call. All visitors ashore at once.
Well, Latin gentlemen are world famous for their concern with matters of the heart. Is it not so?
Caramba, yes. We live for the matters of the heart.
Then Captain Lopez will certainly understand why I beg him to allow me to sail on this ship. I've been forsaken by my fiancé. My heart is sick with sorrow. I must sail away, far away, to forget.
Why did you not say so at once? Of course you may sail with our little one. When it comes to love, regulations, bah.
Bless you, sir.
The sea voyage will mend you rapidly. And who knows, perhaps you will find a new love.
On this boat?
It is true we are mainly a cargo ship, but there are 2 other passengers, both bachelors.
I don't think I'm quite ready for other men yet, Captain.
Ah, the Englishman, very rich.
I'm beholden to you, but no thanks.
And the Italian, very handsome.
Sounds fascinating, but I pass.
We shall see, my child. With a heart no one can tell when love will enter and sweep all before it. And when it does, remember, Lopez is available.
Available?
Available?
Available. The broken-hearted little one can be married at sea. Lopez will perform the ceremony. He is available.
I should only find a groom so available.
To marry a loving couple is my fondest dream. 20 years I've waited, and I'm always on cargo ships. I fought hurricanes and dodged submarines and salvaged shipwrecks.
But never a wedding?
Not even a rehearsal.
I'll see what I can do.
Not even an engagement.
I'll look around.
Not even a rehearsal for an engagement.
I'll give it my all.
Will you, señorita? Gracias. And now Lopez insists that you sail with us. He will arrange everything.
Thank you, Captain Lopez.
Dearly beloved, we're gathered here today to join this man and this woman. Good, eh? I've been rehearsing for a very long distance. This woman...
Here's the location of our ship, somewhere at sea, but not half as much as I was. I mean, I, poor trusting fool, thought I was safe and secure and Zelda-less.
Well, I just sent off a radiogram to my folks. Great. In no time at all, Dobie will know I am far, far away, and then watch him start to miss me. Boy.
Now, all you have to do is wait and be patient.
Right. And when it comes to being patient, I am a rock. Jane?
Yes, dear.
It's been quite a while since I sent that radiogram, so how come I haven't heard from him?
Zelda.
I'm hungry, Dobe.
Maynard, calm down. You'll just have to live on the emergency rations we found in the lifeboat.
I'll never make it. All I've had to eat is 10 boxes of crackers, a package of dried beef, 20 or 30 chocolate bars, and a gallon of powdered milk.
Maynard, scientifically, that's enough to get you through 2 full weeks.
2 full weeks? I ate that in the last 10 minutes.
Señorita, another lovely day, is it not?
Yeah, I guess so. Any messages for me, Captain Lopez?
Yes. The young English passenger would love to meet you. And the young Italian.
No, I meant like messages from home. Like a radiogram.
Alas, no.
Golly, it's been 3 days now. Do you think maybe the delivery boy's rowboat broke down or something?
Señorita, I'm the last man in the world to throw a wet blanket on romance. It seems clear that you and your boyfriend is terminado. Poof. Take my advice and forget him.
I can't.
Of course you can. I suggest a shipboard romance. Very stimulating.
I imagine.
And if it should blossom into the real thing...
I know.
Lopez is available.
I figured.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to join this man and this woman in the bonds of holy matrimony.
So, by the time you receive this letter, I will be many, many miles away. I have taken this drastic step and run away because I'm
Try chicken?
Because I'm
Try yellow-bellied?
Peter, this is serious. I have to write Zelda a letter that'll convince her that she'd better forget about me and latch onto some other...
Sucker.
Maynard, please. I'll try again. Dear Zelda.
Yes, Dobie?
So far, I don't like it.
Dear Zelda, please believe me when I tell you that I wish you all possible happiness, namely a husband. And please be quick about it. Please try to understand, Zelda, old friend, that taking this trip is the wisest thing for both of us. So, goodbye forever. Your pal, Dobie. Here's where we are. Latitude 20 degrees north, longitude 66 degrees west. And here I am, with an uninformed latitude and a blissfully ignorant longitude. And I was all set to be torpedoed.
Captain Lopez, I'm so happy to find you in.
Señorita, it is always a pleasure to see you.
I've changed my mind. Bring on your Englishman. And your Italian. And I'll be on the foredeck before you in 20 minutes with the properly fascinating wardrobe.
Señorita, I shall arrange everything. And remember, if romance should blossom...
I know.
Lopez is available.
And he's been living in that lifeboat all this time? That's amazing.
With Maynard.
That's unbelievable.
Hurry up, please, Jane. That English fellow's meeting me up on deck.
Just a minute. This dress of mine fits a little tight on you.
The tighter, the better. I want to make sure Dobie hears some sweet talk that'll really wake him up. So then the elephant said, in my trunk, doesn't everyone?
Very funny, very.
Oh, I have many, many more juicy tidbits like that for you, Derek, my dear. Have you heard the one about the red-hot coal?
Can't say that I have.
You wouldn't grasp it. Derek, don't you think that's an amusing joke?
Maynard, wake up. I must be
Grasp
having
it?
a nightmare. This time of day, it must be a morning there.
That's funny.
I thought I
Oh,
heard
and I have
Zelda.
lots more like that for
You're
you.
right,
Here,
that's
let
a
me try
nightmare.
this one.
What say we nip inside for a spot of tea, eh? What, Miss Gilroy?
Oh, Derek, darling, please call me Zelda.
Oh, very well. Zelda?
Oh, Derek, dumpling, you say the sweetest things.
Now, look here, old girl. All I said...
No, 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 please, my dearest, don't say it again. You'll turn my pretty head.
Now, see here.
Ooh, who said you Englishmen are cool and reserved? Come, my tiger, let us go below and cool our smoldering passions with boiling tea.
Maynard, it's fate, it's kismet, it's destiny.
It's Zelda.
Doom, doom, doom. Why is this happening to me?
Thing living?
So then the elephant said, that's Elefante, Gino. In my trunk, doesn't everyone?
Funny, very funny.
Oh, I have many, many more juicy pizzas like that for you, Gino Mon Amore. Have you heard the one about the red-hot coal? That's carbone.
No, Signorina, no.
You wouldn't grasp it.
Very amusing.
Oh, Gino, how romantic you are.
See?
See,
All I said is si, Signorina.
it wasn't so much what you said as the way you said it. Oh, you romantic Italian lovers.
Old Zelda's making a lot of new friends, huh?
Yeah.
That's like good, huh?
You bet. Now she won't be moping around after I'm gone.
Like true.
Wondering if I'll ever come back. Sitting there broken-hearted, whispering my name.
Like true.
In fact, I wonder if she'll remember my name.
All right. So now Dobie thinks you're attractive to other men. So he gets jealous.
Yeah, isn't it wonderful?
But not jealous enough to climb out of that lifeboat and propose.
Yeah, isn't that awful?
And he never will unless he thinks you're all set to marry one of those other fellows.
True, and they're hardly flipping for me, are they?
No offense, but hardly. Well, where do we go from here, smart apple?
In for the kill.
What do you mean?
I mean,
My dear, would you do me the honor to become my little comfort for life?
Derek, you rascal, you shouldn't have done that.
Ah, yes, my sweet, but I couldn't resist. You are so lovely, so charming, so utterly irresistible. Again, I couldn't resist. Forgive me, Zelda. You bring out the animal in me. You must marry me at once.
But Derek, we've only just met.
What does time matter when our two hearts beat as one?
Hey, Dobe, you're in Freedomsville. She hooked a sucker.
Oh, boy.
Zelda, my adorable mutton chop. I have a castle in Wales, a townhouse in London, and a hunting lodge in Scotland. Marry me, and they are yours.
Oh, Derek, you make me feel very proud. But I cannot marry you, for I love another.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. My heart belongs to a boy named Dobie Gillis.
Dopey Gillis?
That's Dobie with a B.
Derek, he's not really very much. In fact, he's kind of a 10-thumbed idiot. But I love him, and he's what I want.
So be it, my little partridge. But I shall never forget you. Never.
Farewell, Derek.
Cheerio.
Gee, I'm getting all misty. Yeah. Pass up a castle and a hunting lodge.
Yeah, don't forget the townhouse.
Yeah, and all for a fella she's not even gonna get.
Yeah, poor kid.
Gino!
Man, for a small boat, they're sure a mess of action.
You're my small white dove.
Oh, Gino, you're so strong. You're crushing me.
Zelda, mia cara, I worship you.
Oh, Gino!
Marry me, and you will have wealth, luxury, everything your little heart could desire.
Oh, Gino!
You will have furs, jewels, servants.
Oh, Gino!
Your boudoir will be carpeted with ermine, wall to wall.
No, Gino, no. It cannot be. My heart is already given.
Oh, no.
Oh, see. His name is Dobie Gillis.
Dobie Gillis?
That's Dobie with a B.
He'll never give me servants and jewels, Gino, Erman wall to wall. He's just kind of sweet and dumb and helpless, and that's why he needs me, and I need him.
Maynard, don't talk to me, you low-down rat.
Zelda, you are a great woman with a beautiful soul. I will not be robbed of such a treasure by this Dobie Gillis person.
Oh, Gino, I want to say yes. I'm trying to say yes. Oh, Gino, if only I could say yes.
Don't say it, Zelda. Don't, Mary. Don't. Zelda, it's me.
Dobie, Maynard, what are you doing here?
That's not important now. Oh, Zelda, I've been such a fool.
Where's Gino?
You were saying, Snookums?
I heard those two fellas proposing to you, Zelda, and you're right. I'm nobody very much, but, well, if you still want me, I'm yours.
Where's Gino?
Dobie.
I mean it, Zelda. Marry me, please.
Where's Gino?
Okay, wait.
Tonight, tomorrow, anytime. The second we can find someone to marry us.
Lopez is available.
Where's Gino?
Ah, the young lovers. At last, the moment I've been waiting for. My debut.
Hey, where's Gino?
Mark this spot well. No, it's not where the Titanic hit an iceberg. But what did happen here was an awful big tragedy, too.
Dearly beloved, we're gathered here today to join this man and this woman in the bonds of holy matrimony. What is
Dobie,
marching?
are you sure you want to go through with this?
Of course.
You can still back out.
No, I want to marry you.
Honest?
Honest, gee, when I think of all those things you gave up for me, castles and crumpets and wall-to-wall ermine carpets.
Dobie, wilt thou take this woman to be your lawfully wedded wife, to heaven to hold, and sickness and health, for better or for worse, till death do you part?
I will.
Zelda, wilt thou take this man to be your lawfully wedded husband, to heaven to hold, and sickness and health, for better or for worse, till death do you part?
No.
Zelda?
I knew it was too good to last. Oh, qué lástima.
Zelda? Zelda, what's wrong?
I can't do it to you, Dobie. I can't marry you this way.
But I want you to marry me. I asked you.
I tricked you into it.
No, Zelda, I heard those two rich fellas proposing to you.
No, you didn't, Dobie. You heard me by the lifeboat, imitating their voices.
Zelda, mia cara, will you be my little pizza for life?
My castle in Wales, my townhouse in London, my hunting lodge in Scotland. Marry me and they are yours.
See, Dobie? But I only did it because I wanted to marry you more than anything else in the world. And I still do.
Zelda.
But not until you want to marry me. Really want to marry me. Dobie, do you hate me?
Well,
It was a rotten trick.
true, but clever. And if a girl cares that much about a fella, well,
You mean maybe, somehow, someday there might still be a chance for this fella and this girl?
why not? There's certainly nothing wrong with this girl. It's just that this fella isn't ready yet to be a husband, but someday he will be.
This girl will wait, Dobie, till that day comes.
And when it does, remember, Lopez is available.
Maynard, stop griping. A little deck scrubbing's a small price to pay for a free round trip to South America.
You didn't tell me I'd have to work.
Work, Maynard. This way we'll arrive back home seaworthy, suntanned, and single.
Yeah, Dobe. You're the undisputed champion when it comes to dodging that holy deadlock.
Yeah, that's wedlock. But you know something, Maynard? I'm not sure I want to keep dodging it.
Like, no.
Like, yes. This is just between us, but I'm about ready to surrender without anybody playing a trick on me. I mean, a girl like Zelda comes along once in a lifetime.
Yeah, but what's best of all, good buddy, she loves you. And she always will. And she's loyal and honest and true. And how are you going to beat a combination like that?
Maynard, how come you're all of a sudden such a strong Zelda? All right, Zelda. What'd you do with me?
Help!